Welcome to the Moms to Read podcast. I'm Kaylee.
And I'm Mckenzie, and today we are going to do our book club of the month for Book Lovers by Emily Henry. Loved it. I'm loving Emily Henry. I'm so glad that I started reading her books because I've not read one yet that got less than a 4-star.
Yeah.
So
I think I've officially read all of her books.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was trying to, it's like I have Beach Read, People We Meet on Vacation.
Oh, okay. No, I did DNF People We Meet on Vacation.
Oh.
So but I want to go back and give it another chance.
Since it's been a minute.
Because I read it when I first got into reading,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think that I was super into like contemporary then. I
Yeah.
think I was very into like Hallmarky and fantasy. I wanted that. I wanted nothing else. And then I hadn't read anything like Emily Henry, so I was like, I don't really know if I like it.
What am I missing besides Beach Read and People We Meet on Vacation? Great Big Beautiful Life. That's what I've read.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Happy Place?
Happy Place. I did not like that one.
And obviously she has like her indie published stuff.
Yeah.
But like in Trad published like that, I guess I'm almost halfway through.
Yeah.
Which is kind of exciting because I really like her stuff. So
okay, so we can go ahead and tell you guys what we will be reading next month, which is DAGGERMOUth.
DAGGERMOUth.
That is like the newest Insta TikTok.
Where I guess we'll be reporting live from the streets. That is.
Yeah.
DAGGERMOUth.
We will let you guys know if it is worth it or not. We will be reporting back because
Kaylee didn't read what it was about.
I did not before I put it on the poll. I did not. I was like, wow, this is literally everywhere. I want to read this.
I thought vampires. It's dark romance. And y'all know how I feel about that. So
that it is a dark stalker romance, which is right up my alley.
And right down
not your alley.
My alley.
Not your alley.
Right down the street from me.
A few people that like I love the same books as us have given it 5 stars. So
I really trust their opinions too. Like Kaylee and Kendall, trust your opinion. So
I think that will be okay. I really do.
I'm scared.
It'll probably be darker than like your typical book, but I think we'll be fine.
Because I think, is this going to be my first true dark romance? Because I've read dark rom-com.
Yes, it's probably going to be mine too because I've read dark rom-com.
True.
Well, would you consider the Neverlist dark romance? No, maybe. I don't know. If you have read the Neverlist, let me know if that is considered dark romance because I never. Anyways,
but
recent reads.
I was supposed to say recent reads. What have I read?
I don't know what I've read.
Oh, I just read Blood and Steel by Helen Schuler. Yes, thank you. I loved that book, and I will be finishing the series. There are 4 books in the series. Wilder Hawthorne.
Okay.
Love him.
Okay.
Love him. The girl, I really like her as an FMC. Like she isn't that annoying FMC in a fantasy book. Like she knows what she wants and she's working for it. Like, and she stands up for herself. Like and obviously there's like a hidden past and all this stuff. It's the Legends of Thesmar, which I've heard of. I didn't hear Blood and Steel. I'd heard of Legends of Thesmar.
Yes.
So that part, it's really good. I think you would like it.
I'm listening to The Redo List by Denise Williams.
Oh, I saw you post about that.
I just found it on Libby whenever I was scrolling, and I'm like 61% done with it. I love it.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like brother's best friend, like forbidden romance type vibe where he's ex-military and her brother is in the military. And she goes through like this super public breakup where like memes got made of her and everything.
Oh my gosh.
And so she moves to watch over her brother's house while he's deployed and take care of his dog. And the brother's best friend lives right down the road. And the brother's like, take care of her while I'm gone, watch over her, make sure she's good because she's going through a hard time right now. And well, he said making sure she is having a fantastic time. But the only thing is, it's a little bit of an age gap, but it doesn't feel like an age gap.
I can deal with that. Yeah.
Like it doesn't feel like an age gap romance. But I think there's like 10 years.
First, Is this the first you've read of hers?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've never heard of her before.
What is her name?
Denise Williams.
Okay.
But like I said, I was just scrolling on Libby to find something that was available, and this was available, and I
I'm
was
loving
like,
the
that
dog.
looks so cute.
There's a cute dog on the photo.
Yeah.
On the cover.
So definitely recommend that on audio. And it's Teddy Hamilton on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
100% anything by Teddy
Sign me up.
Hamilton.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Now on to Book Lovers.
I can't wait.
What did you rate Book Lovers?
I gave it a 4.75.
Just give it a 5.
Sorry, no, you know why?
Why?
Because of the amount of times that Libby said sissy.
Oh.
I can't, I'm not going to say why. No, I had 5 sisters growing up.
Yeah.
So, like, I didn't call my sisters that. I called them by their names. And it just, like, in my head, I think I read it a certain way.
Yeah.
I just hated it.
I gave it a 4-star.
Okay.
Yeah. I liked it. It wasn't my favorite Emily Henry book. And I feel like it is a specific type of romance for a specific type of person. Like, it's definitely a more serious romance.
No, for sure. And it's not like, it's not rom-com-y.
Yeah.
Not like in a way that it's like, I mean, it is lighthearted. There were a lot of things that I cackled about because, like, the banter between Charlie and Nora is just so witty.
Yeah.
That part is funny, but, like, the seriousness of the situation, I guess you could say.
Yeah. It wasn't like your typical, like, it was definitely a full-on contemporary romance.
Agreed.
With a Hallmark ending, you know?
Yes. Yeah.
So that's, like, it was good, but there were parts in it where I was like, like, it just took me a while to read. And that's, if it takes me that long to read and I'm just not, like, feral for it, then it doesn't deserve a 5 stars for me.
I think that I just loved the wit between Nora and Charlie so much that I was like, oh, immediately I was like, I love this.
So I put, for this book is for you if you're an eldest daughter.
I 100% was channeling eldest daughter from Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, if you are the eldest daughter, or not even, what's the word, biologically the eldest daughter, but the daughter that was always putting the other's needs before your own and always putting yourself to the curb and working to ensure and just like take like carrying the load. You're the parent daughter. And like that doesn't always have to be the oldest kid, but like the one who assumes the responsibility.
If you were a child who was made to be a parent, then this book is for you.
And I thought it was so interesting to hear the interpretation of their childhood between Libby and Nora and how they both saw it so differently. Like Libby saw her mom as this carefree, irresponsible woman, but Nora saw it as magic being made. And I feel like even like because Nora held so much of the responsibility, I'm surprised she saw it that way.
Yeah, for sure.
I thought that was a really interesting dynamic because Nora this whole time was like obsessed with taking care of Libby, and she was like, you have to stop being my mom. Like even when mom was around, you have to stop being my mom.
I relate to Nora so much in that way because I'm the oldest of 4 kids and I was the parent, you know? So that, like, me and Nora are like the same on that.
I think I related to Nora in a sense of like what I'm required to do, and I don't know like how to explain it that way, but I see it. It was definitely like not like funny story and not like it was kind of the same vibe as This Great Big Beautiful Life in terms of just like the development of the characters, because I do think Emily Henry writes character depth really well.
Absolutely.
And how she doesn't just like skim over like who these people are in these books. She does a really good job of going through their flaws and like what makes them who they are. And she gives a really good backstory. And it was kind of interesting, like how they were editors and getting to see that whole writing process of like, when should this happen? And like, should we find this stuff out now or later? And I was like, I feel like that's exactly what they do with their books, which I thought was kind of cool.
See, I feel like a lot of people might not rate this one as high or like this one as much of the Emily Henry books because it's so relatable. Like it's not like a book, like an escape book.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Like you might actually
like
relate
this is
to
like
it.
an actual real life, like situation that could
Right.
happen. And so that might be why I didn't rate it 5 stars. But like I can see where it's that it's not everybody's favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. I also said that this book is for you if you like continuous tension between the FMC and the MMC, and the moment that you think that something is going to happen, they immediately change their minds. And I'm like, oh,
Yep.
that was so infuriating. So
The
infuriating.
slowest slow burn.
It was, but it was so good.
It was so good. The tension.
Yes, it was so good.
Was
Charlie,
yeah,
top tier.
Lashrow's something good.
He was something good.
I don't think I liked him the first time around.
Really?
But also, I read this book like 2 years ago for the first time. Like, but I'm happy I reread it.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Because I definitely like it a lot more now than I did.
Oh, okay,
2
that's
years
good.
ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're probably a different reader than you were.
Probably, yeah.
Like your taste
I
had
like
changed.
more contemporary. Like, I like rom-com more,
Mhm.
but I'm getting more into contemporary romances.
Mm-hmm.
What did you put for the spice scale?
I gave it a 2.
I gave it a 1.
Okay.
It was not spicy.
It really wasn't spicy. I guess like when I think spice level, I also think of like how in depth they describe things. Right. So I think that's what bumped it up for me, because it literally didn't happen but what, 3 times? One time?
2 or 3.
2. Yeah,
maybe
it
2.
was like, and it was after 80% of the book.
Right.
So nothing crazy.
Yeah. I didn't think it was that spicy.
No, I didn't either.
Now it's time for the vibe checks.
Vibe check.
Vibe check.
Should we have a jingle for everything?
1, 2, 3. Vibe check.
That was good. Okay. Wow, I don't know what it sounds like coming out on your end, but it's
on our end it was great. All right, emotional damage. I said I have no emotional damage toward this, honestly. Like,
okay.
Maybe it's because I was so related and I blacked out everything from like the past. I have no emotional damage because I don't feel anymore toward this situation.
She's like, I've developed. I've worked through my feelings. I'm fine now.
I'm numb to this situation.
I don't know. Something like pushed a trigger in me, and that it was the chapter where they were just kind of airing everything out, and the part where she said, I am Heathcliff. That whole chapter, I was crying because I was like, this is just good. I just like feeling where you're like, I'm not going to be able to do like what I want to do to put others first, and like just feeling kind of back burner. That is so relatable to me, and just things that I've had to go experienced like in jobs and whatever. Like I just like was like, she's giving up what she wants.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like that part, I just read that and I was like, oh, okay, I'm crying. Like, this is so good.
I should have probably felt more emotion toward this.
She's like, it's fine.
We have blocked out past traumas on this end. So that's probably why I did not.
Like, just skirting through. The therapy paid off.
No comment. Kicking feet and giggling. I said the banter was a 10 out of 10 and had me giggling the whole time.
The whole time. Like, and just how just right off the bat the wit was.
It
was really good.
Nora may have been bland and vanilla
yes
in the beginning, but her witty banter was perfection.
And like they brought it out of each other.
Absolutely.
And I loved it.
Therapy estimate. I said they need therapy. Both of them.
100. She needed to be in therapy a long time ago.
She needed to be in therapy a long
She
time
had
ago.
not ever, especially with all the things
daughters,
happening.
we don't need anything, so you can't tell us that we need that.
Moral of the story, honestly, because it talks about Libby being in therapy, but it never talked about Nora being in therapy after what happened with her mom and processing everything that happened. I will say the moment that it was talking about like the whole story with the mom and how she was out of touch, I had that same experience with my grandfather, who I absolutely adored. He was going really downhill with cancer, and I decided to go see my friend from college in Asheville that weekend, and I was supposed to go and stop by their house on the way out of town, but I was late, and so I was like, I'll just come and see you when I get back. Literally the next morning, I got the phone call that he had passed that morning, and so I was like, okay, rip my heart out. Just why don't you?
That happened with me and my grandma.
Okay, so too relatable.
Yeah, because I had been meaning to go, but she lived 8 hours away.
Yeah.
So I'd been meaning to go visit her in Kentucky, and then I just never made it because life.
Yeah.
And she passed away unexpectedly in her sleep.
Yeah.
Like out of nowhere. And ended up canceling my bachelorette trip to have her funeral.
Oh, gosh.
So, yeah.
It's stuff like that, though, that honestly, like, I will feel guilty about if I have plans to go do something and not follow through on it. Like, I feel guilty about it.
Okay. So obviously there was some emotional damage inflicted.
That apparently we're unpacking right now.
Sorry, guys.
Apparently it was a little higher on the scale. That was wow.
This is intense, guys.
That was intense.
Okay. Wow.
Thank you, Emily Henry.
On a blushing in public risk, we're gonna just move right on. 0. I didn't really think it was very like make me blush because there was not really much spice in it.
I would have been blushing had I been in the library.
Yeah.
Like, that was wild. I was here for it, but
absolutely. Would I survive dating this person? I said no. He is too intense for me. He would 10 out of 10 hurt my feelings.
I think that on the opposite end, if I dated him, we wouldn't know where to draw the line, and it might actually hurt somebody's feelings. Like, we might say things that cannot be taken back. And
right.
I do this with my middle schoolers. Like, we push back and forth and joke around and stuff, and I'm like, okay, we're about to cross a line where we're about to hurt each other's feelings.
You know, we do that, but it's my feelings that get hurt. And then I come in here
and I'm like, why do you do that?
And I'm like just crying in the shower, and Brandon's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, you hurt my feelings. I can say it, but you cannot say it.
Yep. So I also, in part of me, because I'm just on a level that I didn't relate with Nora, was the whole career before family type thing. No. Like, realistically, I don't think I would have been with Charlie because I would have wanted kids. And him by himself, fantastic. But when you think like long term, I don't think I would have matched well.
Mainly, he would have just hurt my feelings.
I think we would have been too similar.
Yeah.
Way too similar.
Okay, now it's time for one of my favorite portions of this new book club. Character. Nora's character award is most likely to schedule a mental breakdown between meetings.
100%.
She treats feelings like emails flagged for later that never opens.
She's 100% this could have been sent an email kind of girl. Like,
absolutely. Like, oh, we're breaking up. You could have sent that email.
Made me laugh so hard in the beginning. She was like, what did I think about when she was talking about how she couldn't cry? What movie is that where she literally keeps trying to make herself cry and she can't cry until something like tragic, not tragic like that, but like love tragic happens? Because that was immediately the movie that popped into my head.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie, but if you've ever seen that movie, please comment below because I have no idea what Mckenzie is talking about.
Okay. I'm going to have to look that up later.
Yeah. She's determined later.
She's most likely to like end up alone because she can't read the room and she can't filter her own feelings. So if she didn't go to therapy.
Absolutely. She needed therapy a long time ago.
Most likely to be taller than her date.
Oh my gosh. I have something about that quote later.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Okay. Charlie is most likely to flirt like it's a competitive sport.
100%.
And arguing is foreplay to him.
Oh, 100%.
Which is not for me. Again.
No.
Absolutely not. You argue with me, I'm done with, like, bye.
Right. But I love reading it. Like, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
They're about to cut each other's throats and then they're making
absolutely.
Out love.
When I'm reading it, I'm over in the corner like, Jerry, Jerry.
Yeah.
You know, 100%. Like, that's in my head. But do 100%. I want it? I don't want it. Libby. Most likely to orchestrate an entire plot and pretend it was an accident. Like, ma'am, just a small town trip, my behind. Just a small town trip because I know you read about this place and I really read about this place and I liked it. No, ma'am.
Most likely to be the villain in every story.
Yeah.
Because she was the problem.
I don't know if she was the problem. I think
for the trip she was the problem.
For the trip she was the problem.
Most likely to hold all of your secrets and not tell you what's actually going on in your life.
Right. That whole entire, it was like a big miscommunication trope with the sisters.
And it was just getting ill. I was like, Nora, say something to your sister.
You know, she reminds me of my little sister a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Brittany, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Love you, mean it.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Honestly, if you have siblings, relatable.
Speaking
We're
of
about to get
that.
into dramatic scenes.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Dramatic scene theater.
Dun,
That
dun,
was not
dun,
as
dun,
good.
dun. It was giving Nickelodeon. Sorry, that's where my brain worked.
Okay, we'll work on that for
Yeah,
next time.
that'll be next time.
The most cringe scene. I didn't have one. I didn't think anything was super cringy.
Every time she said sissy for me.
Okay, for you.
For
that
me.
didn't bother me, but I don't have a personal vendetta against the word sissy.
I just really have a problem. That's at the top of my list of things that I refuse to like allow Chandler to be called if she has a sibling.
The most feral scene is when he said, "You effing undo me." I was like,
love.
Or the editing scene.
Loved that.
The editing scene.
Loved that. I loved the library scene.
Mm-hmm.
When he was like, "Oh no, we can 100% do this in here," and I was like, "Wait, what?"
I mean, we could.
It's public indecency. Please don't.
Nah.
Yes.
Her clothes weren't on. It wasn't public indecency.
I know, but I was like, "Wow, that's feral."
Honestly, I'm here for it.
Feral.
I'm here for it. The I'm sad for him scene. When he goes, maybe I just say the right thing for you whenever they were talking. She's like, how do you always know the right thing to say? And he's like, maybe I just know the right thing to say for you. I'm like, this man's like one-liners were perfection.
So good. Mine was, until you got here, all this place had ever been was a reminder of the ways I was a disappointment, and now you're here. And I don't know. I feel like I'm okay. So if you're the wrong kind of woman, then I'm the wrong kind of man.
Oh,
love.
Man. M-Han, you know how to write a man.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
Okay.
What's next?
The clock it scene.
Ugh. Okay. When Nora finally was like, you are still holding things back from me. Yeah. Like, what are you lying about? Mm-hmm. And then when she was like, Brendan got a job in Asheville, that actually shocked me.
Yeah.
So I knew, I was like, somehow Libby is going to end up in Asheville. Like, I'm just getting that vibe or whatever.
Well, I knew that the whole time from reading it before.
Okay.
You know, like I knew what happened, like as I read, that played out more, but I couldn't remember what happened, like how it played.
That part was predictable. What wasn't predictable was Charlie having to stay back. Because, and that was like, oh crap, I didn't know that was going to happen. But her having to stay back, I predicted.
Yeah. My clock it, was when they were on the date. And she was talking about how the douche canoe said that she was too tall. She was like, well, there isn't a too tall for a man. And Charlie said there isn't for women either. There's just tall women and the men too insecure to date them. And I was like, sir.
Got him.
Sir. I'm 5'4", but sir.
I'm 5'10". Yes. Thank you, Charlie.
Yeah. I'm a whole 6 inches. I'm 5'4", but clock it, girl.
Yes. No, I love you standing up for tall girlies, Charlie. We love that.
Golden Retriever scene. I said Charlie is a whole black cat.
He is 100%. I said Shepherd is the Golden Retriever, and she did not need him.
But though, here's a fun little twist. Let's get your opinion on it. Is he secretly a Golden Retriever in private? And his public persona just a black cat?
100%.
Because he is like soft when he needs to be. Yeah. He's loyal. He follows Nora around. And it's like closet Golden Retriever.
He's a closet
energy,
Golden Retriever.
You know what I mean? But like on the outside, he's a black cat.
No, 100%.
Nora's a black cat through and through. Yeah. But he is a little bit of a Golden Retriever.
I can see that too.
And I think that's why it works.
Pining after her. 100%.
I think that's why it works.
I'm like reading through my things. Can I please tell you?
No, please do.
Wait, is there the thing about the one-liners?
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna hold it.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold it.
Red flag, but make it fiction. What wouldn't we tolerate in real life, but we would in the book? I said both of their attitude, which
100%.
Yeah.
I was about to even mention Libby. Yeah. Like that whole situation and how she was behaving, like I would not tolerate that.
Absolutely not. Rom-com movie moment. I said, obviously, the ending, the I choose you moment.
The shows up at the bookstore on her mom's birthday.
Absolutely.
The moment that I was like, when it said she was going into the bookstore, and I was like, and Libby called her, I said, Charlie's going to be there.
Charlie's going to be there.
Immediately, Charlie's going to be there. And I was like, grr.
I was so excited that they got, like, I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
But I was so excited when they got their happy ending because it was like, man, it took forever to get here, you know?
Yes. And that was such a good rom-com moment.
It was. Hallmark ending, like trademark Hallmark
yes,
ending.
And we love it.
Favorite line from the book, you go.
Okay, I have a few. Sorry.
Look, I bet we have the same one.
Okay, this actually is more than one line, but this gave Taylor Swift all the way. Okay. You can afford to be all surly and sharp and people will admire you for it. The rules are different for women. You have to strike this perfect balance to be taken seriously but not seen as for your children in the car, bitchy. So I was like, you know what? I immediately, if I was the man, like that's immediately. Absolutely. And I loved that because there is a double standard for women in certain fields and like how we are and how we are perceived, and the standard that we're supposed to meet is very different than men. And I loved that because I feel like in the editing world, it is probably a men-driven career.
Yeah.
I would think.
Higher things are men-driven careers.
Correct. And more on the comedic side.
That's why I love the Windy City series because especially the books you're about to get into, they're all about women in sports and supporting women in sports.
Okay, love that because you don't see a lot of it. And I really think since like LMR has like made it big with rugby.
Absolutely adore her.
I love her and I'm loving that she's on Book Talk. Obsessed. We love you.
Did you see that interview she did
with Rachel Gillig? So jealous.
Choke me. That was so good.
But like she on the Olympic stage made such a headwind for females in sports, and I feel like her being so active on social media and stuff has really helped with that. 1, female in sports,
and 2, body image for females.
True, because like we're like you're supposed to fit into the standard of what a woman is supposed to look like.
Absolutely not. This is what I look like, and I'm like, yeah, girl, this is what I look like too.
Work. And you read. But on the funnier side, nothing more intimidating than a forehead. That sent me. I was like, that is the funniest thing. Like, I could not stop laughing at that.
Okay, mine is this just resonates with me. This line. And you'll know why once I start reading it because I do this and I'm learning. I am more and more Nora-coded. Sometimes even when you start with the last page and you think you know everything, a book finds a way to surprise you because I read the last page of a book
all the time,
frequently,
and then we'll Google the ending of a series.
I sure will. But sometimes, as she said, a book finds a way to surprise you.
It does. Honestly, sometimes I've tried to read the last page and then I'm like, I don't even know what this means.
I read the last page of Brimstone.
You probably were like, what the heck is that? Yeah, and guess what? The last page literally has nothing to do with the whole book.
It makes no sense. It really didn't.
It doesn't.
It surprised me.
I wish I'd have read the last page because then I would have been more interested in the third book.
Yeah.
You know? We're not here to bash it though.
You can go listen to our Brimstone podcast for that.
On that. Yeah.
Hot take or tea spill?
Okay.
Charlie is the real main character. Nora just thinks she is. I agree with that.
I clock that. Charlie
can be the main character in any one of my books.
Absolutely. I think Nora just needed to get all of her attention out. Yeah. But it's the real reason is Charlie for sure.
Okay. This is not enemies to lovers. It's 2 emotionally intelligent adults pretending to be enemies because flirting is scary.
Oh, 100%. Who literally refuse to acknowledge their feelings for each other because what if we actually get a happy ending and that's a horrible thing?
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, 100%.
What if we put ourselves out here and it doesn't work out? Oh no.
Nora is more afraid of being chosen than being alone.
It's a difficult one.
That is difficult. Like, I don't think she realized that she didn't want to be alone. Yeah. She always said she did, but like, she had never had someone treat her the way that Charlie did.
And also, she never thought she was enough. And she was
right.
So I could see, I don't know. I kind of think it's both. Like, she was afraid to be chosen and afraid to be alone.
Yeah, I could see that.
The third act conflict is realistic, and that is why people don't like it. That's what I said earlier. Yeah. And yes.
No, agreed. But I kind of like reading that stuff. Like, that's like legitimate. It's not some petty breakup. Like, it's Like, he has to stay behind and take care of the bookstore, and she doesn't want to leave. So Charlie is low-key the softest book boyfriend M has written. Mhin is written. I can kind of see that.
You have...
I haven't read all of them, but out of the ones I've read...
I can't guess.
He definitely is not as sheltered with his feelings and what he thinks. Like, the other guys are more of the, like, masculine, like, I don't want to share my feelings kind of people. But I could see that.
I think the only other one I would contend with this is Gus.
Which is Beach Read.
Beach Read.
Okay.
That you haven't read yet.
Right.
I would say Gus might contend with this.
It's on my list. It might be my summer TBR.
Yeah, I think that's a very good summer TBR.
That's what I plan on doing.
If this book was written in Charlie's POV, it would be a top tier yearning novel.
100. Give me Charlie POV chapters, please. Begging you, because I just want to know what this man is thinking.
Yeah, for sure.
Because just the way, like, in the scenes where, like, the tension was building and, like, the way that he was talking to her, I was just like, give me more. Sir.
Chippy's coming in here and terrorizing everything.
He said, I want to be a toy.
Okay.
All right.
Out of the Mhin men you have read, what is your ranking?
Okay, so I've read Great Big Beautiful Life. Funny story. Great Big Beautiful Life, we said, was who? That is Hayden. And then Funny Story is Miles. Mm-hmm. And then Book Lovers is Charlie. I would say it's Miles, Charlie, Hayden.
I would agree.
Okay.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. I still love Miles.
Honestly, Gus and Miles.
Are they similar? Or
no, I just
okay, you just like them both. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think I didn't like People We Meet on Vacation, so
first time. Happy Place?
Happy Place. I didn't like Happy Place.
Oh, so you've read it?
Yes.
Oh,
I didn't like Happy Place.
Boo.
So
maybe that'll be the last one that I try to read of the trad published ones.
Now we're gonna move on to our TBR jars.
TBR jar.
So my TBR pick was Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. And I loved it. I loved it. I did.
I'm so glad you finally read it.
Yeah. I thought it was wild.
It was kind of a crazy ride.
It was an emotional roller coaster, is what it was. And it was nothing like Binding 13.
Nope.
And I want to read the rest of it.
I do too. Yeah. I do too. It Megan Brandy. Love it. Boys favorite.
I was just not ready for the emotional roller coaster that I was going to go on.
But like I continuously say, like, such a good cry. And I know that sounds so contradictory, but like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you just want to cry and you're just like, ugh.
It was like, there was like 4 plot twists in that book. It was like a bam, 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 bam. Like, it was never boring.
Just said, yeah, no, not fam.
Bam.
So my TBR pool is Cheat Sheet by Sarah Adams. I had not read anything, and I haven't even finished the Realm series, but I have not read anything outside the Realm series. And this was the first one. And I will say I texted Kaylee. like, was it halfway through? I don't even remember. Yeah. And I was just like, I don't like the FMC. Yeah. I think
she was okay.
And I was listening to it, so I don't know if it was just like I was getting a different vibe in like her way she was talking. I loved the MMC, Nathan.
Yes.
And loved him from the start. Like, he was pining after this girl and she was pining after him, but like, I liked the dual POV. But it was good. I definitely liked the Realm series better.
Yeah. I think you'll like the second one in that book better.
In that series. Aren't most of them like duologies?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would prefer some of her, like, that I think is my least favorite duology that she has written.
Okay.
But I still liked it. Right? Like, I still liked it, yeah. No, that one's more recent. I think her oldest ones are
the Regency romances.
Like the off limits rule. The temporary roomie, because I have indie copies of those.
Oh, like, cool. Okay.
From when I first started reading those. She got picked up. Yeah. Those are her oldest ones. But The cheat sheet was fine. Like, it was good if you're just looking for, like, a quick football romance.
It was so quick. I think I listened to it in 3 days just because I had a lot of time. And I mean, I put it on like 1.5 speed. I made it through.
But I do like the second one in that series better.
I might have to read that one then.
All right.
I'm literally so nervous. I get a pit in my stomach every time we get to pull this. I'm on 2 current dark romances that I'm gonna have to read soon. I need something light and fluffy.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
Am I gonna like it?
Yeah.
Wait, can you see it? The Match. Another Sarah Adams book. Oh my god.
I was like, you're gonna like it. That's
Wait,
a good
is
one.
that the next one?
No, that is the one about epilepsy. The one I was saying. You're gonna love that one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're gonna love that one. It's single dad. Yeah.
Okay.
And his daughter has epilepsy.
Oh, okay.
And the FMC has epilepsy and has an epilepsy dog. And she trains dogs. And the daughter messaged her saying she wanted an epilepsy dog, but without her dad knowing. And so they set up a meeting, and he is like a complete douche canoe to her the first time because he didn't want his daughter to like have to rely on a dog. He's like, how reliable is this? You know what I mean? Okay. So then it's just like a whole, like, it's cute.
It's giving first time caller.
You're gonna love it.
Okay.
I think you're gonna love it.
Okay.
I'm nervous too. Liquor in the Dark.
Yay. Okay.
Thriller.
Finally. Stacey Williams. So good.
You've been telling me to read that for
I think you'll really like it. It's not like paranormal. It's not.
Yeah.
It's like they're in the South.
Yeah.
And it's like good, like old mystery murder. It's good. I'm love Stacey Williams.
I'll find it on Libby or Audible and listen to it.
Yes, for sure. I think I read it on Libby.
Well, join us on Fable so you can read DAGGERMOUth with us and suffer through. That is, I don't even know what it is. You can come find out with us.
So scared.
Yeah, same. What are we doing next week?
We have a fun interview.
Duh, we just got
we just got off that call, Kaylee. I was like, hello, you know what we're doing next week?
Yeah.
We just interviewed Front Page Media, who is a local, like to the Carolinas, bookish event planner. And so it's a cool little like episode where we dive into all things book events and
how she plans them, how she coordinates them, how she gets authors. And there's also a fun surprise at the end.
Yeah. So you definitely want to check it out. So
yes, we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.